stopping the flow of fentanyl. Senator Kennedy.
Dr. Farfan, the president of Mexico until 2024 was President Lopez Obrador. Is that right? And he ran for president with respect to the cartels on the slogan, "Hugs, not bullets." Is that right?
Well, no, he did not run on his campaign
Yes, he
with that
did.
slogan.
Yes, he did. Now, his hand-picked successor is President Steinbaum. Is that correct?
Sheinbaum.
Is that correct?
Gloria Sheinbaum.
Right. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. I love the people of Mexico, and the people of Mexico are good friends. But isn't a big part of the problem that President Lopez Obrador and now President Sheinbaum, thank you for correcting me, by the way, live in the right front pocket of the Mexican drug cartels?
I disagree with that statement.
I thought you might. You want more task forces. Dr. Westlake, this represents 400 grams of fentanyl. Kill every person in Providence, Rhode Island. If you're a dealer and you get caught with this, you get 10 years minimum. This represents 40 grams of fentanyl. Would kill every single man, woman, and child in Culpeper, Virginia. If you get caught with this amount, as a dealer, you get a 5-year minimum sentence. This is where it gets special. This represents 10 grams of PCP. If you get caught with it, as a dealer, you get 5 years minimum. Is fentanyl more dangerous than PCP?
Yeah, absolutely, Senator. The fentanyl is classified, can be classified as a lethal weapon. I did a chart on it. And
this is 5 grams of meth. That's what this represents. If you're a dealer and you get caught with it, your minimum sentence is 5 years. Is fentanyl, you get caught with this much fentanyl, 5 years or 10 years. Get caught with this much fentanyl, 5 years. Get caught.
The United States is facing a national emergency, a fentanyl crisis that is claiming thousands of lives every year. In a gripping Senate hearing, Senator John Kennedy confronted top officials with blunt questions, shocking comparisons, and a bold legislative plan to take down drug traffickers. What's really fueling the surge of fentanyl deaths? Is the Mexican government complicit? And what can be done to fix a sentencing system that defies logic? In a powerful demonstration, Senator Kennedy held up samples representing fatal doses of fentanyl. He explained how just 400 grams could wipe out the population of Providence, Rhode Island, and 40 grams could kill every resident of Culpeper, Virginia. Senator Kennedy, this represents 400 grams of fentanyl. It could kill every person in Providence, Rhode Island. Fentanyl is 50 times more potent than heroin and 100 times more lethal than morphine. Yet Kennedy exposed glaring inconsistencies in sentencing laws that treat fentanyl dealers with shocking leniency. Kennedy dissected the federal sentencing laws with surgical precision. Senator Kennedy, does that make any sense to you? No, sir, it's like cell deep stupid, isn't it? In Kennedy's words, you don't need a task force to see the absurdity. To combat these loopholes, Kennedy introduced the Fairness in Fentanyl Sentencing Act. This bill seeks to dramatically lower the quantity threshold for mandatory minimum sentences. The bill targets dealers, not addicts, aiming to disrupt supply chains without criminalizing those struggling with addiction. The fentanyl crisis isn't just a policy issue, it's a battle for lives. While the road to reform is steep, Senator Kennedy's fiery testimony has reignited the conversation. Will Congress act before more lives are lost? Will Mexico take real steps to dismantle the cartels? And can the U.S. justice system finally reflect the true danger of fentanyl? Like, share, and comment if you believe fentanyl sentencing needs urgent reform. Subscribe for more hard-hitting political coverage and in-depth policy breakdowns.
To see the logic of that, I've got a bill, it's called the Fairness in Fentanyl Sentencing, I've reintroduced. This bill will lower the 5-year mandatory minimum for 40 grams of fentanyl to 2 grams of fentanyl. It'll lower the 10-year mandatory minimum from 400 grams of fentanyl to 20 grams of fentanyl. This bill won't punish addicts. It'll help. It's not going to help until President Lopez Obrador and President Scheinbaum get out of the pockets of the drug cartels. But it's a start. This bill will punish dealers. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Senator Whitehouse.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Welcome to all the witnesses.